Welcome to News Now Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at a cop who stole a homeless man's money. Now, go show Junkyard News some love. He did all the hard work on this one. I'm just going to add my 2 cents here and there just to share his video.
Welcome to the Junkyard News channel. Do me a favor, take a moment, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment because it really helps the video. And with that, look what I got for you today. In the quiet rural expanse of Glenn County, California, I have a tale for you of betrayal and failed justice as it unfolded. One that has left many questioning the integrity of the very institutions meant to protect them. Welcome to the Junkyard News.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public.
And in today's video news story, we are going to be talking about ex-deputy John Sanzone of the Glenn County Sheriff's Office and one deputy's betrayal. Now, this started back in August of 2022 and just recently concluded, and the conclusion and what has happened is truly another travesty of justice. You see, back in August of 2022, then Deputy John Sanzone of the Glenn County Sheriff's Office in California arrested a homeless man who had painstakingly saved up $3,500 for urgent dental work. Now, during the arrest, instead of booking the money into evidence, what do you think Sanzone was accused of doing? That's right, pocketing it. And to cover his tracks, he transported the man to another county.
Portland, straight ahead. Now, if you want some friendly advice, a haircut and take a bath. You wouldn't get hassled so much. Hope this ride helped you out.
Hoping to prevent any follow-up inquiries of the theft. But it came to light when the victim, upon release, sought the return of the funds so he can have his dental work completed.
So this pig steals his money and drives him to another county. Now, I don't get why the other counties don't find it suspicious when cops from, the neighboring county come there to drop off their prisoners.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's what happens. Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man? Yeah, you like that? That feel good? That feel good? Where's the money, man? Where's my money?
Now, this isn't the first time that this deputy was accused of misconduct. Sanzone's actions in Glenn County were not isolated incidents. While serving with the Oroville Police Department, he was implicated in multiple allegations, like mishandling rape evidence, leaving contraband in patrol vehicles, and stealing $1,300 from a mentally ill individual during an arrest.
Now, why was this man still a cop if he stole money before? And the rape evidence? Anything happens to rape evidence, the guy walks free. His lawyer just has to say it was mishandled. So this guy should have been fired already a long time ago.
And these allegations were detailed in a federal lawsuit filed by a fellow officer highlighting a disturbing pattern of behavior. Now, following an investigation by the Colusa County Sheriff's Office, Sanzone was charged with felony grand theft by embezzlement, and he surrendered to authorities in May of 2023 and was released on bail. And despite the severity of the charges levied against him, the legal process dragged on, with trial dates set but then vacated multiple times. Ultimately, in a controversial decision, prosecutors have agreed to drop the felony charges altogether. And why? Because as we see time and time again, the officer decided to use his badge as a get-out-of-jail-free card. That's right, in exchange for the dropping of all charges and repaying the stolen $3,500. as well as surrendering his peace officer certification, effectively barring him from future law enforcement roles only in California, all charges were dismissed.
Now that's not even a pawn he should be able to play. That's not even the Monopoly card that he should be able to play. You did this crime. You don't abandon your certificate. You get it stripped from you. And then you're at ground zero and you get charged like anybody else.
That's right. If you really truly don't think that there is such thing as a get out of jail free card, get yourself a badge and try it yourself. Now, this resolution has sparked widespread outrage, of course. Once again, many viewed the outcome as a glaring example of the two-tiered just us system, where law enforcement officers receive leniency unavailable to us ordinary citizens. Social media platforms have been flooded with comments condemning the decision, with users expressing disbelief that a deputy could not only steal from a homeless man, but avoid prosecution as well. Sanzone's case once again underscores a broader concern about accountability within law enforcement. Despite a documented history of misconduct, he continued to serve in positions of authority, raising questions about oversight and the mechanisms in place to prevent such abuses of power to begin with. The story of John Sanzone is not just about one man's misconduct, but about a systemic failure that allows such behavior to persist unchecked time and time again. It serves as a stark reminder of the need for, of course, transparency, accountability, and reform within the just us system to ensure that all individuals, regardless of their job, their positions, are held to the same standards or higher standards than normal everyday citizens.
New development in the case of a former Glenn County Sheriff's deputy accused of stealing from a homeless man he arrested. Felony theft charges against him have been dismissed. The Glenn County District Attorney's Office says that John Sanzone stole $3,500 that was supposed to be booked as evidence in 2023. He was charged with grand theft. However, the DA says that Sanzone has repaid the $3,500 in restitution and has submitted a voluntary surrender of his peace officer certification. This means he can never be a peace officer in California. Therefore, charges were dismissed.
Thank you again for watching this video here on the Junkyard News. Comment what you think about ex-officer John Sanzone's ability to use his badge as a get-out-of-jail-free card. Can you imagine stealing money from a bank? And then when you're caught, you go, oh, here, what if I just give you the money back and we just go no harm, no foul, and just, maybe I'll move out of California and you'll never have to see me again? Can we do that? I don't think I'd get very far, or I don't think you'd get very far in that attempt. You and I would be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and we would not be able to just give the money back and it be a no harm, no foul, have a nice day, get out of California situation for us.
No, because we don't have a badge to trade for freedom. We don't have a shiny badge that says I am not going to jail. Anybody else would have gone to jail for this. Paid a fine. He paid the $3,500. He didn't pay extra for fines or anything. He's not even on probation.
We would be rotting in a cell. Be careful, people, I'm telling you. There's cops like this all over. They'll take advantage, and they'll use their authority to steal your hard-earned money. After all, they do call them road pirates, isn't that correct? Be careful, stay safe, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
So I'm going to leave a link to Junkyard News. He does pretty good work. I like the way he looks at things. I like the way he makes his videos too. So I'll leave a link for that, a link to the original video. So this cop got away with everything he could get away with. He has 0 things on his record now. What do you think of this? What do you think this cop deserved? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.